entertainment, celebrity gossips, trending gist, you get it all here on Kelly's TV. Please do like this video and subscribe to this channel.
No by Lambo. Is that why I shout?
Ladies and gentlemen, gather around. So before we dive into this hilarious yet dramatic story, please smash that like button and subscribe to this channel. I mean, you don't want to miss out on the latest trending stories on this channel. Now let's get into it. So our main character today is none other than the African giant himself, Burna Boy. But this time, it's not about shutting down arenas or winning Grammys. No, this is a different kind of collaboration. You see, Burna Boy linked up with a young lady named Sophia, but this was not your regular studio session. This was a collaboration done inside the room. Now, before Burna Boy had his way with Sophia, he made a grand promise. Baby, after this, I go buy you Lamborghini. Yes, you heard that right. Not an iPhone, not a bag, but a whole Lamborghini. At this point, Sophia's head started doing calculations. She probably imagined herself cruising through Lagos in a brand new Lambo, blasting last while making sure her exes were watching. So with that in mind, she agreed and they did their thing. Fast forward to after the collaboration, it was time for Burna Boy to fulfill his promise. But guess what? Baba Pin Okoro say, do again. And just like that, the Lamborghini dream vanished into thin air. Now, Sophia, realizing that she had been played like a football, she got angry. She took the matter straight to social media, thinking people would support her. But Nigerian boys, instead of sympathizing with her, they started hailing Burna Boy like he just won another Grammy. They were saying things like, Burna no dey carry last, Odogu, now you be the main guy, Lamba for Lambo, Baba no gree. At this point, Sophia was not only heartbroken but also trending for the wrong reasons. I mean, imagine waking up and seeing your name everywhere, but instead of pity, it's full of memes. But Burna Boy, seeing that he was getting love from the street, decided to take things a step further. Instead of apologizing, Odogu took to social media and dropped a diss track for Sophia. Here's the short song and tell me what you think about it in the comment section.
Yeah, man. Cholo,
Lodi.
no do. Mo sha so fun. If you not getting me, forget about it. I know by Lambo. Is that why I shout? Them day, yeah, them day. No, they see them. Yeah.
Now, just when everyone thought the whole Burna Boy and Sophia drama was settling down, who else but Portable decided to add his own pepper to the matter? Because let's be honest, if there's wahala anywhere in the Nigerian entertainment space and Portable hasn't spoken, then is it even real wahala? Baba no never carry last when it comes to inserting himself into trending discussions. I mean, the moment Portable caught wind of the Burna Boy and Sophia saga, he wasted no time in making his grand entrance. I mean, if Portable was a student, he would be that one guy in class who always had something to say, whether or not it made sense. But the thing with Portable is, no matter how wild his round gets, you can't deny that somewhere inside all the shouting and jumping, there's a tiny bit of truth buried in there. And that's exactly what happened this time around. Portable didn't just analyze the situation, he tore it apart like assignments wey lecturer no mark. He made sure to break down Sophia's actions, Burna Boy's response, and of course, throw in his usual street wisdom that only he and his loyal Zazu disciples can fully understand. And when Portable starts talking, forget it, he goes all in. He wasn't just defending Burna Boy, he was making sure Sophia felt every bit of his verbal missiles. The energy was different. While Burna Boy was over there stylishly shading Sophia in his diss track, Portable was handling things the local way, direct, unfiltered, and with enough drama to shut down a market square. It was almost as if he took this whole situation personally, like he was the one that almost lost a Lamborghini in the process. Here's the video.
I ain't fancy me around now. Your papa, inside your story, your papa no buy car for your mama. You can't grow up. Nítorí fẹ́ fi pátá gba Lambo. Wọ́n use pátá kọ̀lẹ́ Lambo. Ọmọ olóyà fún ní Lamba jọ. Ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ pátá ẹnu òbò kì í bò. Now, káà wá fún ẹ ní Lambo kó wá gbé jápa. Tẹ́lómìn bá ya pátá ẹ̀ ń kọ́. Tọ́ní kò lọ ta Lambo ń kọ́. Ṣó ti ṣẹ́ǹjì orúkọ bàbá rẹ̀ sórúkọ wa ni kí n fún Lambo kó lọ tà. Ó ga ta ló lè ṣiṣẹ́ kó fi ẹ̀yìn ọwọ́ yìí dànù. Ó máa dìdí náà mọ̀ dẹ̀sẹ̀ Lambo ìyẹn Lambo. Ó ní ìdí Lambo jẹ́ ká ra Guinea, let's buy Guinea for you. Kò pé télọ̀ kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ rán ọ̀gíní. O ní ìdí Lambo òbò ẹnu òbò kì í bò ọ̀pẹ̀lọpẹ̀ pátá. You no need Lambo but you need Guinea. Aṣọ ló ń bọ́ àṣírí ara. O ní ìdí Guinea. Wọ́n rán Guinea fún ẹ. We can fly you to Guinea. ẹ lè tún lè fly ẹ lọ Guinea. But Lambo yẹn o Lamba ni. Lambo yẹn o Lamba ni. Torọ́jọ́ ọ̀la ni Lambo. Lambo owó tàbí ra Lambo owó ló máa fi ń kọ́lé mẹ́ta ni. Now àwa fóbò kan kàkà kí n fún òbò ní Lambo mo máa fún Lamba. Mo máa dó after tí mo dó tán mo tún máa fún Lamba lọ. Kàkà kó bò gba Lambo Lamba ló máa gbà lọ. Ó ti yẹ ọ̀pẹ̀lọpẹ̀ pátá onu òbò kì í bò òbò fẹ́ gba Lambo.
So guys, when I understand the matter be now, make I just give my overall remark about this whole situation. Did Burna Boy do the right thing or was it immature? Let's talk now. So guys, what do you really think about this whole Lambo saga? Was Burna Boy being smart by backing out of an expensive promise, or was it immature of him to make such a big commitment and then suddenly act like the exchange rate just skyrocketed overnight? Let's break it down properly, because to be honest, this situation is one of those classic cases where opinions will definitely be divided. Some people believe Burna Boy did the right thing. After all, who could promise Lambo because of one night? While others feel that he played the dirty game by making a promise he knew he wouldn't keep. So I'm going to analyze both sides of the story now. So if you are looking at it from Burna Boy's perspective, you can argue that promising Sophia a Lamborghini was probably just sweet talk to set the mood. You know how some guys can be when they are trying to impress a lady. Mouths could just they run like 4G network. They'll start saying things like, "Baby, I go change your life. If you dream for me, I go carry you go Paris. Your ex go cry blood when they see the way I go spoil you." All those kind of talks, all those big promises. But when reality sets in, nobody is going anywhere. So in Burna Boy's case, maybe the whole Lamborghini talk was just part of the vibe. He wasn't actually planning to visit any car dealership. Secondly, let's not forget that Lamborghinis are not Toyota Camrys. This is not a small thing to buy just because you are feeling romantic. Even billionaires think twice before making that kind of purchase. Imagine waking up one day and realizing you just spent hundreds of millions on a car just because you wanted to impress someone for a few hours. I mean, if you were in Burna Boy's shoes, would you really go ahead with the purchase? Besides that, the economy itself is not smiling. Everything is expensive. And even celebrities are feeling the heat. So Burna Boy backing out last minute might not have been honorable, but it was definitely wise. Baba said, "Oh girl, exchange rate don't hire you," and honestly, it's not wrong. With the way things are going, even the price of pure water is rising, so we can't really blame him. Also, Team Sophie, who are saying a promise is a promise. On the flip side, let's also be fair to Sophie. Imagine someone promising a Lamborghini and then after everything is said and done, they turn around and start doing mathematics about the economy. I mean, that kind of thing can pay. So from our perspective, Burna Boy was not forced to make the promise. He could have kept quiet or even promised something more realistic like an iPhone or a designer bag or even flight money to Dubai. But no, he went straight for Lamborghini. So you can understand why Sophie felt played. Some people might say she has been entitled for expecting a car in the first place, but let's be honest, if someone as rich as Burna Boy tells you he will buy you a Lamborghini, you might start believing it too. After all, the guy buys expensive jewelry, wears designer clothes, and flexes in private jet. How was she supposed to know that this particular flex was just audio? Plus, this whole situation makes Burna Boy look a little childish. If he knew he wasn't going to fulfill the promise, why didn't he just apologize privately? Instead, he let the whole thing become a trending topic. And to make matters worse, he even dropped a diss track. Instead of trying to calm the storm, Baba decided to fall the fire. I mean, that part right there is where many people feel he was being petty. He could have handled things maturely, but instead, he turned it around to another banger. So at the end of the day, this situation has no clear winner. Burna Boy was wrong for making a big promise he had no intention of keeping. If he really wanted to be responsible, he could have managed expectations from the start. Instead of "I go buy you Lambo," he could have just said, "I go treat you well." Simple and stress-free. But at the same time, Sophie should have known better. In this modern world, never take verbal promises too seriously, especially when they come in the middle of vibes. You know that kind of thing now. If she had played her cards differently, maybe she could have walked away with at least an iPhone 16 instead of memes and insults, that kind of thing. So guys, over to you. What do you think? Did Burna Boy do the right thing, or was he just being immature? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this gist, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. See you all on my next video. I'm out to shit.